Doing
Pretty good.
Well, hello.
We got the bank account set up. Carola was asking about like how are we gonna do with like, you know, other people gonna do transactions, and I was just saying like we can just put a safe right here, and you just put money in, take money out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
That's kind of what we talked about, right, Kroll? Like having a float, and then
Exactly.
at some point you're gonna have to do a money run, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's not a really big issue for me. I'm used to, you know, as a mechanic, I'm used to handling all sorts of,
yeah,
you know, cash flow and everything else.
I would even have probably two safes. One that everyone accesses, and then being the vault, right? So one has like only, let's say, 50,000 in it, and the other one just accumulates. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you never move the accumulated one until we've got like a whole security detail. You know what I mean? Like we'll do like a I don't want to say an event, but we'll make a thing out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I'm gonna need, you know, all hands on deck from security to protect me when I go to the bank.
Yes, exactly.
You never know what's gonna happen between courts and the bank.
Yep, love it.
I think the security guys are gonna love it as well.
Yeah, I think so too. This I fucking love this desk. This is fire.
I told you she's good.
Yeah, you weren't wrong.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
I
absolutely love her to bits.
Do you know if now that the studs are getting put into place and whatnot, if what do you call it? Are we gonna have enough for like furnishing the top, or are we still restricted?
As far as I know, she's battling that restriction right now. So
okay, I'm thinking it might be that we need to do the room thing or whatever. But I was told that some of these things could become permanent, like so.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be an amazing option.
Yeah.
Since at the moment, you know, since we're just opening, we're not really going to have tier 3 people yet. I basically told her to hold off on this until, you know, we could get the main floor going.
Absolutely.
And I mean, God, look at those lamps up there. Really. Look at the lighting she's put up.
It is fantastic. I mean, what could end up happening is this completely gets refreshed into more of a custom design down the line if we do end up hitting limitations. But what the feedback I got is you have to turn it into rooms, and that's the only way to it. And maybe what that means is up here we end up with a door or something like that.
So I think the one challenge with rooms is that when it's open concept, if it's dropped into a room, your eyes can't see what's in there until you step into the threshold that is that room. So if up here was a room, we would need to put a wall here.
Like Nino.
Yeah.
Nino. She's already created a room. You can feel it when you're walking through it. When you're going towards security.
Yeah.
Or at least before the walls were up.
Yeah.
When she only had studs and she only had 2x4s here.
Yeah.
You could feel it when you were going through the
door. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And see what I mean about keys?
Yes. Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, before this was sealed up, when you'd walk through, you'd sometimes get the feeling like the studs had disappeared for you.
Oh, okay.
And that is because of the division of the room.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. And then this is all separated out, right?
Yeah.
This should all be separated out, yes.
Okay. So, I think we're going to need to do
boxes from my house.
Yeah,
all the way over there at the end.
So there may be, even if there are rooms, we might need to do more rooming or whatever. I guess we should wait till Natalia's around, see what like she says about it all. Because ultimately, you know, we're gonna have to make a call, right? Like, maybe we have to change some of the layouts so the outlets are separated from everything. It would
Yeah.
suck with the layout, but you know, otherwise we end up losing the entire butt coin sort of section.
Yeah.
I mean, you can always. I wonder if you can do the whole room creation and like have a glass wall up there.
True. Yeah. Yeah, that might be
So
that might be
it's like
something.
either way, you know, you're kind of gonna see, you kind of won't if it's one-way glass.
Mm-hmm.
So that transition from one room to another, you know, is seamless, but it won't be completely seamless, but it will be less shocking and it'll look nicer than just freaking blocking up
Yeah.
that whole floor. Because one of the nice things about this is how spacious and roomy it looks.
Yeah.
I think there's a number of different ways you could go about doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the expert. She'll know, I'm sure.
Yep.
Yeah. Like
100%.
you could put a balcony up there with a wall behind it to at least make it more accessible. You could put a courtyard with open space there, but then wall off the actual store.
My understanding is that the main issue is all the flooring.
Yeah.
And we were told that the flooring is something that they may be able to just harden up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know what that means, though, right? Like, I don't know if they can do more than just cement, but
yeah.
That's going to be the interesting thing. I mean, I don't know if you remember, but the first time you brought us into court,
yeah.
I told you that we were probably going to end up with cement floors because of the limitations. I mean, I'm surprised that Natalia has been able to do what she's been able to do. Because yes, flooring or walls are huge. They need so many materials. So many items,
so
basically.
like I'm still confused why. Like, is this like hundreds of slabs? Like
It is. Yeah.
Yes,
The
it
panels
is.
aren't very big at all.
I mean, there are some pretty huge ones.
I mean, they are
There's some
big
stuff
though.
Outside, I had to tell Natalia.
They are, but when you compare it over the size of the entire space, it's still a lot of pieces.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, but
I'm sure she used extra large ones, so
Yeah. Oh yeah. She would use as big as possible.
okay. All right.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyways, let's cuz we only got 30 minutes. Let's go up here and we'll chat. All right. Okay. So, I say let's just kind of kick off the soft launch. I think we got pretty much, we just need like a vault. I'm going to kind of go through all the things that I think needs to be done just so we have a bit of a checklist here. And then at the end of, please like add on to it or whatever you think. If I didn't consider it, please let me know. The first is, if there are staff members that need keys, Carola, just send me like an email, or like we can have a section where I could just add them to the panel, and I will put extra keys into the vault. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Or you can actually cut the key yourself.
Yeah,
right?
I can cut the key.
Yep.
The question is, how big or how small is the circle of actual key owners going to be?
It should be
'Cause I'm-
small. I think
Okay.
generally.
That's-
Do you need a key to look in the stashes?
No,
Wait, really? You just need to be on the panel?
you just need to be on the panel and have. I think it's like, I don't know if it's furniture access. I think is the one in particular for.
Then I think
stashes,
it should
because,
just be us three.
like right now. I can go look in the stashes. I'm the one who put the materials downstairs in the box. Not like I brought 2 boxes from home. I had Natalia put them in, and I put in the materials that you see reflected on our webpage in there.
Oh,
We have we literally
Oh,
have
shit.
materials downstairs.
Yeah, and I got Natalia to put in 3 of the
Oh,
lumber storages
shit.
that I built. I'm gonna get her to put in 7 more, and then I'm gonna
Yeah.
deliver my lumber here as well.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I love that.
wait. What is the bazaar?
Huh?
There's a new tab.
Where are we looking right now?
Oh, on the website?
I mean, on the court center dashboard, there's 6 options, and one of them is a
Wait.
bazaar.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
This might be future for when
Ooh.
vendors can actually list stuff.
Because
Oh
honestly,
my God,
the
he did add it.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. That is sick. It is. And it's already working.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So running it back, I think we keep it to us 3 and Natalia for the time being. Any additional key we'll discuss.
What about anyone in security? Do you want any of them to have one? Like,
we
I don't
need
know,
to
Quentin or no?
Yeah, I mean we could do that, but I think right now it requires justification.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. And let's like wait until there's a struggle and then we cut a key. And it will require like, let's discuss it. Does it make sense? And then we go from there. That way we have like a very high standard for giving a key out, because having a key can be very damaging, and we need to make sure that we don't have any stupid shit happening. Like, so let me give you an example, right? Understandably, people might rob the place, right? Like people, but I don't think you can be forced to like open like a fucking box and take the shit out, right?
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware, that's like a massive no-no. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where the feds get involved. Now, how that is handled is gonna need to be like an SOP thing. You know what I'm saying? Is like, we don't need to discuss what I just said like beyond this circle, but you understand that that's probably, you know, we don't want, how do I put this? We give the person the wrong key and they're like, oh my God. And then like fucking $5 million worth of stuff gets taken. Right. And then they're just like, oh, I didn't know. Like, you know what I mean? That would be just, we need high IQ, like a minimum threshold of IQ. When it comes to it's where I'm going at with the key thing. Like, how to handle those situations in a proper way.
There has to be a minimum IQ of the people handling keys.
That's it.
Because we want, if anything is going to happen in here, it has to be, you know, normal to high IQ. You know, it's not just me bring gun, me point at you and you empty, you know, all the money.
Yeah, it precisely.
We don't. No. This is all about creativity everywhere. Not just our vendors.
Yeah, like it's not beyond me. People are gonna rob shit, right? People are gonna have money on them, right? That shit, like, it's expected. But like, you know, we need people that know how to handle those situations, and it doesn't, you know, turn into some crazy shit. And that's why, like, yeah. But let's so each key is gonna require discussion. I need any staff people. So you only need to be on the panel to look at the stash, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we need
and I have no idea how many people are on that panel.
I mean, I wouldn't worry about it. We can have like a thing on the website that like reflects who should be on the panel, like, you know, maybe an admin page or something. We can do it through an email as well. So let's say you need someone on there, Carola. You just say, here's this state ID, and I'll go and enter it in. I think I'm the only one that can enter it in fact.
Probably because you should be as the
Owner,
main or the so-called
yeah.
I didn't want to say owner because it's a government building, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
basically the idea of it.
Yeah.
Yep. So what we can do is we can just manage it that way. So like if you need me to add someone, I'll add them. If it needs to be removed, I can remove them. And we can just use like the check box, like, you know, hey, you know, I'll fucking make a little check mark emoji that I've added them. So
Perfect.
the next is we need our stashes organized so that there is shit that is only accessible by us, stuff that is accessible by the staff, and we'll leave it at that for now. We shouldn't worry about vendor storage just yet.
Yeah, and if we're gonna open this thing up for a soft opening, I don't think I have enough storage down there to put away what people are going to be bringing in.
Okay.
People are really excited about this Nino. They are talking about it,
So
and
I think we
like I
need to
said, there's,
prioritize that. I would get with
you know,
Natalia and say
Mhm.
that's priority. I think priority number one, here, walk with me, is let's get a general safe, right?
Mhm.
And a an admin safe. Both should be obviously keypadded, right?
I'm taking notes. So.
Yep. Beautiful. And then down here,
Does security need storage, like for an armory or something like that?
nope. Right now, we don't care about any of that. We should only ensure that we have what we need for the soft opening, and then
Yeah,
everything
bare
else
bones.
can be iterated next.
Okay.
I don't want us to because if we add too much complexity, we're gonna half bake one of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The next is get plenty of storage down here. Have
What
some
storage
that
do we-
is. Mhm.
I don't even think we have storage besides the wood and the two that I brought. These are
Yep.
for my house because I
So
didn't have anywhere to put anything.
I have large crate blueprints. I can craft them. You just tell me what you need, and then I'll just invoice the state.
Yes. Okay. That works. That
Yeah.
works. I will say that the way that you should have this organized down here is there should be a section that is administration, which is us, and that is where you keep the bulk shit. You know what I mean? So,
So we talked about this briefly. So things like wood, right? You can only move 160 at a
well,
time.
let me just finish the thought before,
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
You have your bulk storage, right? That should be admins and maybe in the future managers, right? So this is where like you might have like 100,000 like metal or whatever it might be. You know what I mean? But then you've got the rest of the storage, which all your staff can access. The idea behind that is that it's sort of like a waterfall effect. There's enough in the staff stuff that you have everything you need. But then the big shit, you just like, when you're getting low on something, you just kind of move it over. You know what I mean? And the reason is you may end up with 20 employees. You don't want all 20 to be able to access everything. You know what I mean? And so,
no way.
yeah. Does that make sense? Like the idea behind that?
Yes, it does.
Okay, easy. Michael, there was something you were saying about wood?
Yeah, so oftentimes orders will come in for things like 2,000 planks, and you're moving 160 at a time. So Carola and I talked about putting the wood over by the door and having like a vehicle access at those doors.
Mm-hmm.
And then we for heavy items that need to go right into the back of the vehicle, they can take the trail up from what street is that, Carola?
Yeah.
Either way, there's road access to those doors.
Yeah, that is from West Eclipse. There's a road. Actually, it's more of a trail, but cars can, and then they're pretty much straight out there. They just have to go up one set of stairs, and they're in here.
Yeah.
And that way, the ins and outs can all happen over here. They don't have to, it's not like you're going to get hit on the face by somebody running into bringing planks.
Yeah. I mean, otherwise you're doing 20 trips from down here up to the main doors just to do, do
Okay,
one
I need to answer
delivery.
a phone call.
Hey, go for it.
Yeah, I think the key here is it goes back to what is our MVP, minimum viable product. And right now it is getting the outlet and soft launch running. And that way we can see what problems we have and what we don't, because not everything is going to be perfection. That's why I'm not too worried about like security and do they got lockers and something. Once this shit is rolling, then we can get the, because I don't think security even needs lockers, I'm gonna be honest, like right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. We'll iterate. That's fine.
Yep. Could you get in touch with Natalia and see if she could get storage going?
Yeah, of course.
And let her know that if we got to rip out the outlet stuff, that, that it's more important right now that we got storage more than some of the visualization stuff.
Yeah.
Because if we can't store anything, well, we can't really, but some of these problems are going to go away. So as a part of this, because I have that document, right? As we're talking through this, it's sounding like certain things are higher priority than I even realized, right? So I need you guys to individually also kind of look, when you look at that, like, let me know, like, holy shit, no, storage is the biggest problem we got right now. Or, yeah. I'm also going to try to get a better idea if, I'm going to see if I can get a hold of, like, whoever's going to be helping with this. Because I think some of it is going to be easier done over conversation than a doc.
Yeah, I agree.
While Carola's doing that, I'm just going to browse this website, see what news in there.
Yeah.
Wait, holy shit, dude. Okay, enter timesheets. Okay. Manage the roles. Okay. Audits. Oh, interesting. Okay. Categories. Okay. So this is the bizarre vendor dashboard. Okay, these are the lockers for it. Right. This is add locker and pin code. Oh, okay. I see how that works. Wait, you can put photos in here. All right. Oh, that's cool. Alias. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. I don't give a shit about like stealing and all that. These are all like fear. Fear is not important. It's about transactions and getting things moving.
Hey, Dusty.
Fear is the mind killer. Yeah, like fear of theft and like, oh my God, what if this happens? That happens. That is fucking... Wait, we have 15,000 recyclable material? Do we actually? Oh. Oh, so this is all like... Actually... So all this stuff is actually going right now? Oh. Oh. Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm having a bit of a situation over here.
No, no, you're good. Take your time. I'm just kind of thinking right now myself. Oh, it's roomed out too. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. Okay. Oh, so this is like a room, right? And then it shimmies in. Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. This is gonna. Ooh. Oh, shit. Man, she is fucking good. Yeah, I'm not too concerned right now about. Oh my god, bro. She's a hell of a designer. All right.
Yes, campaigning has started. Yes, and
Yeah.
the judges are, there's a whole bunch of people also going for judge.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, the young lady who I was speaking to when
Mm.
you came into courts, she also does events. So
Ooh,
that's
okay.
going to be interesting. She has some ideas as to what she wants to do. But going back to what we were saying before, yes, stash, and I need places where I'm going to put whatever materials people are going to bring me. That's like big, huge, important.
I think Michael's gonna get in contact with Natalia. I would
Mhm.
say we need to just flood this bottom floor with just more storage than we need, I'd say. One section admin with key pads that only we know, and then another section for general staff.
Sounds wonderful. We'll
And
just need 2 sets of codes.
yes, yep,
There's going to be the codes for the admins and then the codes for everyone else or for general.
yep, exactly.
Yeah,
And then over
that's
time, I think managers have access to the the bigger stashes, and staff member, and they're in charge of just like double checking inventory and refilling like the staff stashes.
mhm.
But I'll let you
So
like handle it. Like the main thing is we want the managers, you know, handling having the keys for 90% of the assets, right? In terms of quantity and like value, and then, you know, over time we can build up the trust.
Is Moped
yeah,
staying put for now, or is it moving day one?
we have to meet up with Wyatt.
Yeah.
Oh, he was awake earlier.
Yeah. But I was waiting also for Nino because he was
awake
not
now.
happy yesterday. He was having a cow. So
Oh yeah.
I think everything has to be. I probably fucked up the explanation somewhere or I misunderstood. I don't know. But yeah, he'd had a long day yesterday. So I think it's going to be best to, meet up with him, Nino as well, if he has, when he has time to see exactly what the situation is going to be behind Mopec and how that's going to work here.
Yeah.
I know you wanted to move stuff down here. Something with cloak. I don't know.
The
He,
only thing is if it's all stored in the same spot, then you have material storages for Mopec, you have the general staff ones, and then you have the admin one. So it's
I mean,
something that
no.
Natalia's gonna have to keep in mind when she puts it down. That's all.
I think Mopec to just give it their own corner.
Yeah. That's what I mean. It's gonna have to be like meaningfully separated when she drops the boxes down. That's all.
Do we know if she's going to be around today?
I can
out.
email her.
Yeah, please. Yeah, if we can get a time, we can have that full discussion with her, because that way she understands like our priorities. She's been killing it with this, but you know, I think right now it's admin storage, staff storage, keypads, and 2 money safes.
Mm-hmm. We'll see. She has not answered, so.
She has some
As soon-
scholarly commitments.
Oh, cool. So happy. So
All
happy
right.
to hear of her scholarly commitments.
Sure that things get passed on to her.
Mm-hmm.
And if she can fly in later this evening, Carola, I know you're usually around when I'm around.
Could you speak up, Michael?
Oh shit, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I'll make sure that that we can get in touch with her and we can sit down and
Mhm.
have a meeting. She's usually
Yeah.
open to flying in later in the evening.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And if there's any like concerns that are popping up, I would say send make a note of that in our email chain on Quartz, so that we don't lose track of it, right? Because we're gonna be at we need to be very fast moving. So like with ideally a 24-hour turnaround. So if something critical happens or there's a concern, by putting it in the email, I know, or individually, we know we got to address it like ASAP.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, question.
Mm-hmm.
The money that was given to me, can I, for example, pay Michael here to make me some
Yes.
stashes? Because if we can't get a hold of Natalia, and I can't, the thing is, I can't place anything.
Let's do it.
With the permissions that I have right now, I can't place anything here.
I'm just
So I don't
afraid
know.
of any of us touching the furniture stuff.
Mhm.
Because I don't know how furniture stuff works. And I'm afraid that if someone other than Natalia touches it, we may break it. I've had nightmares in the past where something simple made everything fall over.
Yeah.
You know what I
Nothing
mean?
is ever simple when it comes to
Exactly.
the furniture.
But I
No,
do
it's
think
So
that
how am I
we
going to do this
should
today then?
we'll just buy it up. But let's buy it up. Yeah, let's buy it up and place it. Like buy up some store. I mean, we can try putting it down, maybe.
I physically, like, I don't have the perms.
I was gonna say we should use this as an opportunity to push the sale through the system. Like you could add a large crate as an item on the system, and we could do a transaction.
Yeah. Do 2 large crates, 2 money safes, and like like 10 code locks. You know what? Fuck it. 20 code locks.
You're gonna need at least that.
Yep. And then we'll just start with that. Well, this is it. We're our own customer. Let's see how the system works.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so give me a second. 2 safes, the 20 code locks, and what
2
sort of
large
stashes?
crates.
Large crates?
You're probably gonna need more than that too, because I think the material storage use the large crate blueprint. But let's start there.
Question, is that the one that I brought in? Is that the large one or no? I don't
Oh,
know
no.
what sort of stashes it.
Oh, the large one is freaking massive.
Yeah, it would
Okay.
almost touch the roof if you turned it vertically. Actually, it might even touch the roof.
Oh, well, fantastic. That's what we need because this can only hold 400 kilo.
Yeah,
That's
no, it's
half
way
of what I
bigger
can
than
put in my car.
It's way bigger than that. But these right here, these are the material storages, right? They
Yep.
use
Yeah,
the
look
same
into
blueprint. They use the same blueprint, so ideally, like for Molpec uses 5 of these stacked on top of each other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
So-
have 1,500 mats in here.
Yeah, we'll start with that order. We'll trial run it, and then we'll keep building it. Like Nino said, we're gonna need more storage than we think we need, so we'll make it work.
Yeah, I think once Natalia comes through, we'll tell her to fill this entire thing with as much storage as we can.
Yeah,
All large crates, 5 of these. Like, don't worry about min-maxing. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is like, oh, I think we only need 3. We'll get 2 more later. Fuck it. Like, literally just so much storage.
Yeah.
And we'll preemptively put a Mopec corner over on the side.
I'm just kind of lost because everything got changed, so I'm not even sure now where the heck I'm supposed to make a transaction like this.
Wait, what do you mean?
The whole UI has changed quite dramatically. So
Oh,
I'm gonna have to sit down and go through it, Carola. You do the same, and then we'll circle back and workshop our way through it.
Yeah, because this is going to be like a I have to see how I'm going to do with put in the order where I'm going to do that.
So to add, let's say we want to add large crates, right? You go staff dashboard, and then you're just adding an item. And then after that, I think it's staff dashboard. You do manage transactions.
because we don't have that item.
Right, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So she's gonna have to create the inventory item for the crate.
Why
We'll
don't?
walk through it.
Okay, easy. All right. I will see you guys after Tsunami.
Yeah,
I may or may
Yeah,
not
sounds
go
good.
to the meeting, which is in BCSO, which, by the way, that's another thing. Mission Roll PD burned down.
What?
Oh, yeah.
And these dumb fucks did a plea deal of 200, like $250,000.
What?
So I told them,
they
like,
paid
oh,
the-
okay.
The arsonist?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
No. They
Um,
plead for $250,000, which I'm like,
Okay.
that's fine. Well, you're not getting any county money then, because it's fucking restitution, right?
Jesus.
You don't like. I was like, hold on a second. So, the building was burned down, and you agreed to a plea deal before you know what the cost of repairs are. I'm telling. Yeah. You know what? This term, fuck the PD. Honestly, I ain't got time for this shit. They don't. There's no thinking. They just, you know, push the button. Push the fucking button.
You know what I think would fix this, Nino?
Yeah.
Interceptors. I think the PD needs interceptors.
Yeah. Make fucking throw them. Oh my god.
PD needs interceptors and more class.
Yeah, when Nino heard that, yeah, Nino's gonna be pissed about that because, yeah, like, because think about it reasonably. Someone burnt it down. We need more money to fix. Why?